So a few days ago, I actually posted a video asking for your burning manifestation questions, and you can still go back and post your questions there. I will answer it in the comments, or I will make a video for you for the most commonly frequently asked topics that I can compile from it. And one of the frequently asked topics here is how to put the focus on yourself when you're manifesting the SP, or I'm seeing that this is the solution to a lot of SP issues, okay? Because a lot of people are still putting and sending out their energy towards their SP. And what you really want to do is you want to be focusing on yourself instead of the SP or the other people, circumstances in the 3D that is happening, or even whatever other manifestations you have, okay? But then the follow-up question to that is, how do you actually do this? So I'm going to answer this for you right now. You need to identify what it is you are hoping to get from the SP or from the manifestation. Identify why it is that you actually want the thing or the SP. Why do you want that relationship? Is it companionship? And then keep asking why and why and why. Continually ask why. Why do I want this companionship? Well, I don't want to be abandoned. Okay, why don't I want to be abandoned? Because I want to always have someone that's there to support me. Why do I always need the support? Because I feel like if I don't have the support, that maybe I'm not needed or I'm not important. Okay, why do I have to need to feel important? Just keep going, why? And eventually you're going to find, you're going to go into a couple circles, which means that you've kind of gotten down to the root of why you actually want this thing, which is really usually nothing to do with the actual manifestation or the SP, but it actually has to do with a particular state of being, okay? A state of being that you can give that thing to yourself, okay? So for example, if you have gotten to the point where you don't feel important, right? And you want to feel important. Okay, why do you want to feel important? Because I want to be deserving love, or perhaps it's a state of being of self-worth or self-love that you can give yourself right now in that fulfillment. So basically identify what it is you are hoping to get from your SP and your manifestation, okay? Whether it be a sense of fulfillment, relief, security, companionship, love, attention, it doesn't matter, whatever it might be. And know that you can give that to yourself right now. Find that in other areas of your life outside of that manifestation topic. If it's SP, find it in your family, in your friends, in your dogs, in your pets, whatever it might be. And give yourself that, right? You take yourself on dates if that's related to that state of being that gives you fulfillment, and choose that state of being. Give that, fill that cup within yourself, right? So give that to yourself. Join a sport that you like doing. Fill your own cup. Stop putting the energy out towards the SP or that manifestation out there, and instead put that energy and attention on yourself. That is how you actually focus on yourself. Okay. You focus on doing the things that you'd be doing with the SP. And while you're not doing it with them in the 3D, you imagine that you are essentially doing it with them, right? But not necessarily look with them, but just to why is it that you want to do it with them? And you fulfill your own cup by identifying that state of being and then giving that to yourself right now without needing that happening in the 3D. You do it for you. Okay, that's how you actually focus on yourself. And it's a game changer when you actually understand this. The focus is going to be off the SP. It's going to be all focused on you. And guess what? Because your SP and everything else in the world has to reflect you. So whatever manifestations, it's going to reflect back to you. So when you have that sense of fulfillment that you've given, and because you've identified the underlying reason why you want the manifestation so bad, why you want the relationship so bad, and you give that state of being that you occupy gives that and fulfills you to fill that whatever it is, and you're fulfilling that for yourself, that's when the manifestation comes in. So that is how you actually focus on yourself.